They go in the trash. No, okay. I mean this is like somebody who has done exit interviews, and like I think there's a lot of HR professionals that have really good intentions with exit information, but in reality, like most of them are going in the trash, like the metaphorical trash. Because because the issue here is that at a point of an exit interview, it is too late. Like you, even if you change something, shift something, see something different, like that person's already gone. And because of that, I think it means that leaders are less like inclined to actually do something about the feedback, because that person has likely provided some form of feedback. Maybe not that explicit because they are leaving, but they've probably already provided some form of feedback. So I've absolutely been there on the one side of the table where either you're already telling me things that I already know, and I'm hoping that my exit interviews give me enough information to go to leadership and be like, hey, this is an issue. This is why people are leaving. We need to fix this. And on the other hand, I've been so pissed off when I was leaving that I left a whole book in an exit interview, right? Exit interview, exit survey, whatever, right? So, like, okay, in reality, this is really what happens. So, exit interviews are at the basis from this idea of saying we want to do things better. We want to have a better workplace. And so we want to reduce our turnover, right? We want people to stay. Replacing employees is expensive. It's hard. If you're in a niche industry or it's like highly specialized field, you might have that position open for 6 months to a year. And if that's a revenue generating position, okay, like that's rough. So your goal is to say, let me try and keep as many employees as we can. So if that's what our goal is, then the goal of fixing everything should be in an exit interview. And because people are exiting, then they're more inclined to be honest than, say, a stay interview, which I actually like stay interviews much better. But they're more likely to be honest because they're out of there, right? And so then the goal of HR is to like go through that survey data and say, what are the trends? What are we seeing? Why are people leaving? If it's a small organization, then hopefully it's more of a one-on-one interview where you can get a lot of data and you can really shift things because it's hyper specific. But if you're a large organization, then you might just be like finding like broad generalizations of like what's going on. Like, oh, people don't really like their supervisor. Oh, okay, so therefore I need to invest in more like training, leadership training, management training for my leaders, and then that'll help resolve things. However, on the end of the day, like it's one of those things where even if you have it in an exit survey, like your leaders still have to prioritize moving forward with whatever it is. So HR sometimes gets a bad rap because they're like, well, you asked all this stuff and you didn't do anything with it. It's like, yes, we can take this and we can like advocate to leaders and say, this is what we need to do, but we don't always have all of the like the vertical to like do what needs to happen in an organization based on exit views or other things. So in an ideal world, exit interviews are supposed to inform future practices or improvements or projects that HR does or the organization focuses on.